Top tip on where to come in New York if you're looking for a little break from the hustle and bustle. Only a couple of 100 feet from Midtown Manhattan, but just at the other side of the water is Roosevelt Island. Now, you can literally walk from top to bottom of this island. It's about a mile long. Access via boat or the cable car, which we came over on today. And this is the Graduate panoramic room on the top floor of the Graduate Hotel, overlooking Midtown Manhattan, Empire State Building right over there. And this was our view leaving Manhattan on the cable car known as the Roosevelt Island Tramway, which has actually been around since 1976, fully restored in 2010. And at this point you're about 135 feet above the East River in New York. It costs just the price of a subway ride, really cheap, around $2.90. The biggest building when you get out onto the island is the Graduate Hotel. This, of course, is the rooftop bar, as you would probably expect me to head straight for. It's called the Panoramic Room, and you can see why with just these breathtaking views of Manhattan. It gets even better once the lights of the city start to twinkle. The ambience and the lights and the atmosphere pick up inside the rooftop bar itself, but that view over the New York skyline is really just breathtaking. And again, it gives a different dynamic to the skyline that a lot of people will be used to. Usually you'll see the downtown famous skyline with the World Trade Center rising high, One World Tower. This gives you a different view of the Manhattan skyline, looking directly in at Midtown. And then it was time to leave after a few, rather pricey drinks, $20 a cocktail. This is the lobby with lots of library books making up the decor here. A big large rock at the front door of the Graduate didn't stop me finding my way in and out. They tried really hard, and then it was time to jump back on to the Roosevelt Island tramway and head back into Manhattan, just a short 10-minute trip across the East River. And this line's about 1400 feet in duration, but most of it, or a good part of it, is also over actually Midtown Manhattan. So once you clear the river, you then have this surreal experience of riding high, level with a lot of the buildings and the skyscrapers above the streets of New York. And you can see a lot of these people are just commuters getting back and forward. There's around 11,000 people live on the island, but a lot of people also just taking advantage of these breathtaking views. $2.90 each way, and just a really great way for a couple of hours to escape the hustle and bustle of a busy New York City.